I find it quite interesting because I tried on several occasions, and it's so very difficult to finish such a simple task. I am already completely demented from this stuff, truly demented from it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this stuff again to demonstrate you this computer. This is like a dementia. Truly is unique, this stuff. This is wasting brain, time, everything, big time, throwing away life. Totally throwing away life. This here, this is the link I was looking for. They still would not resolve me this problem. Which is quite they're quite insane. That's the word they used, and this is, I think, the word that describes them the most. Oh, I totally included the wrong link here. We're gonna do it like this. Now we have this lunacy here. I don't even know where I downloaded it from, but you can see it here. You can see this link here. We're gonna cancel it. You see that I have saved on the desktop this image here. I don't know why the fuck I got so confused, but this is the image I was looking forward to. I'm gonna do this one here as well. I'm gonna save this one also on a desktop. Where the hell I even got that image from, I don't know. Oh, I know. I am so confused about all this stupid stuff that is incredible. I got one from here. I'm contacting this. Sorry, from contacting the scum through the Facebook. I also contacted this scum on the Facebook, just like this, European Union Commission, and they don't understand anything. They don't fucking get absolutely anything. Yesterday I sent him a video, and the video doesn't appear absolutely anywhere, which is insane, because I did go and I compressed the fucking video so that I could send one, and now I don't get to see absolutely anywhere the video. So I don't have anyone else I would contact it. I don't understand what the fuck is going on, because I did send them a video also. One video I have sent them through the email, and this is also the question for the European Union officials. A criminal who was behind this stuff was Olaf Scholz. But the way they answered to me when I contacted them, this is also alert for the people that if you ever find yourself in a situation like I have found myself with European Union officials, to exercise extreme caution with them because they are so dangerous. They're just so dangerous. They're so dangerous. This has 32 megabytes, and I did place this video on, through the open link.
I finally received this.
It's a 9-minute long video where I describe the problem with this submission of this report, the way it looks like. And because it's 32 gigabyte, I was informed by the Facebook that it cannot be sent through the Facebook, and therefore I have proceeded to compress one. Therefore, unlike as what I have done here at the email, where I send one through the email, or making it shared through the Drive, Google Drive, I didn't have any kind of capacity to do the same with the Facebook. But what is interesting is that the email that when I replied to them, because this is the way it went, I want you to see this. This is what they wrote me, was this letter after I contacted them directly on their website. I went on and I contacted these people directly. You're gonna see there is a link. That's what I'm doing right now. I am going to forward them this thing here, right? And so this is the email that I'm using here. If you go, you're going to see that's the email I'm using right there. As much as I tried to find the email, something that I could contact these people, it was exactly according to MK Ultra, and they demanded for me to go and pay for stamp for a stamp, printing services, mail, and everything, furnish and send this to the location where I continue to send complaints since 2006, just to be basically showed the middle finger in my face, literally by European Union officials from Strasbourg and Brussels, United Nations and other that would arrive to our house here in the city of the Novo Mesto and even engaged in torture, use me for their tasks and stuff like this. Their online option, which they continue to advertise, as you see, is totally inaccessible. And it was Olaf Scholz who stated me will do this using some kind of German guy might actually be even from Switzerland, I don't know. Maybe it's both. But this is with a few extra kilos guy, beard, who feigned that first that he would do this to help me out to prove the Russian conspiracy against me. That's why I am even suspicious that I might be doing something wrong. But the point here is there's no way to get a hold of anybody. You know, there might be a mistake in my procedure, but the system is designed in such a way that it would not give me the opportunity to learn from as to where a mistake was done. And the system is done in such a way that would not give me the ability to contact people directly to communicate with them, as I'm about to explain you in this video. So It's how it all started to help me out with the conspiracy, and then it started to rush me that I have to send an email to them because of Donald Trump, bad boy Donald Trump, that they are the only one that can stop him and blah blah blah. And with the Scholz, who went on to insist me that I would spend I don't know how many days time online without even resolving, that they would watch my website, how I'll post videos. So therefore extremely emotionally, psychologically abusive, genocidal as possibly can be. For days, even weeks, they claimed me that I would be doing this kind of stuff without results. And then they were giving me dates. They started to go into anxiety issues by literally giving me dates. By 11 if nothing is there. By 13 if nothing is there. By 15 if nothing is there. By 14 if nothing is there. You know, this kind of stuff. So basically maddened, you know, to drive on completely nuts, insane through the torture. In front of a computer, they do this. Cyber tortures come in two forms. One is in front of the computer, and it's used as a follow-up on a physical torture that they make you go through on a field. And then they sit you in front of a computer and do the stuff to create a total fantasy in your head, total paranoia, so that you see yourself in some kind of situation that is helpless situation, you know, people maliciously doing stuff to you and so on. Olaf Scholz took the credit with this one, with Ursula von der Leyen, claiming that they were the only one that could help me out, and then in the end that they had to do this because they needed Donald Trump to become a president. So it was like some kind of conspiracy that would make look the whole thing like it just had to be done this way, because this is the way we want it. Yeah, I'm already completely beaten up right now just by giving you this explanation. I feel so violated that it's impossible to even explain. Anyhow, it's very hard to talk about this stuff. It's extremely difficult to talk about this. It's nerve-wracking stuff that turns you literally into a mental patient. Every one of these issues would run over any individual on an instant. And I have discussed million issues like this on my blog. This is as to what European Union, human rights agencies and United Nations serve to, together with the American US Justice Department of State. On behalf of American US Justice Department of State, or I should say on behalf of British oils, they are the only one not controlled. They have this agenda together and then they enforce genocide as it fits them. Alright, so I did establish that I was not capable to send a video that I demonstrated you because the video had, I think, 32 megabytes, and so I was forced to compress the video. Simple as this. I was forced to compress one.
So I finally received this.
This was the video that I sent them
right here.
And I think that this is the compressed video. As you see, it's 19 megabytes right there. I'm not lying to you, just as you see it. It was compressed by some online compressor I had used, and it's in size of the 19 megabytes. And after the preliminary contact I have made with these criminals here from European Union Commission, where I clearly supplied them with the link, and I also complied them with screenshot, I got this stupid answer here, which explained me truly nothing about what I needed to know about. They thanked me in the end of this chat, and the portion of the email which I sent them doesn't appear absolutely anywhere. So for this matter, I'm going to send this scum yet another one of these videos like I did before. And I'm going to warn them, do not delete, do not modify this fucking email anymore. Oh, this is where the problem is. Could not send. Do you see that shit? Do you see this stuff here? Could not send. And so this is what it went. The Facebook indicated at first to me it's better. This crime is better. Yeah, the original crime looks like this. It looked like this. That's why it's good that I'm video recording this stuff. Original crime looks like this. The file selected is too large. The maximum is 25 megabytes. Do you know how this shit fucks people like this? I mean, sincerely, on my little laptop, it's really small laptop. That's why I make things difficult. But I think the sign that it couldn't be sent should be more clear. And it's just 19 megabytes that I have sent right now, you were able to see. I tried to send, and it was not accessible. You can send the voice clip. Hold on. You can send the fucking GIF and the sticker, and you can attach the file. But even if it's 19 megabytes in size, as you see, this file, in fact, cannot be even sent. So this will make things really, really shit, also from this Facebook, not only from the email, which indicated me, however, after I tried to reply to one. Don't you think it would be normal that you would include me an email? This is an email here. You know, this is your Europe direct reply. Now, I thought that this is a number. I didn't know that this is a no reply. I don't even know, look, actually, how the fuck to see this anymore. But shouldn't be more clean and readable and understandable for people so they can communicate with this stuff on the internet, and instead of wasting time. These are important matters, and not everybody sits inside of the office and fucks with the email. Not everybody is involved in daily life. You know, you're talking about the people with the long-term unemployment. Who the fuck do you think the people are that are persecuted? Do you think that the multimillionaires, billionaires complain to European Commission for Human Rights and so on? They don't. This is a totally inhumane website and totally inhumane communication from the website that's supposed to serve people as some form of assistance in search of basically survival, literally. totally insane, and it was also acknowledged as insane by some other human rights organizations. International Criminal Courts is one of them. Totally insane, and still completely in line with insanity. Totally unacceptable up to date. And we go back to 2016 when they jailed me on this stuff. Beginning of 2014 they started to, before it was 2013, before they even released this website. They started to jail me with this shit. Totally inaccessible, totally unapproachable. Look at that. I replied them back, and for replying back, right now I am trying to reply them back. This would be a stupid thing to do. I'm not replying them back, but I am actually going through the IT department, to whom I'm going to send the direct link to demonstrating what the fuck goes on here with this stuff here. Oh wow, I really don't like these people. I really don't like them. I had no reason to like them. So the only thing was this, was that the only thing I got as an answer here was that I have written to the unmonitored mailbox. That's all there was. So what I'm going to do now at this point with these cretins, because this is beyond disgusting. This is truly, truly disgusting. I lost 53 years of my life on this stuff. It can't be more disgusting than this. There is people inside of the European Union. I believe in the European Union. But there is Ursula von der Leyen that hates the European Union and is positioned within the European Union as a commissioner while acting as an apparatchik from Adolf Hitler, like a deputy from Adolf Hitler or deputy from Joseph Stalin. It is not doing this kind of stuff because we want to help people, but is under the pretext of helping people, doing some kind of stuff that talks much louder than her assistants to her chosen circle about what her intentions really are, what her German intentions in respect to the European Union really are. This type of assistance we have seen already before. And if they really did, I don't know if they really blocked me. I have no proof that they did this stuff as they claim they're gonna do. And just so that I would not waste my time with this stuff, I am just gonna go like this. And the first thing I'm gonna do is and the second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this here. So that I understand, yes, I get it, that they don't get this and they cannot this, and I don't know what the fuck is it, they cannot do that, but I'm sure they can see the fucking video. I'm sure they can see that. Maybe they can also supply people under the link where you submit complaint with a fucking email which will state, in case of experiencing problems with the issues and so on, please address your concern to the such and such email. They know all this to good, and this is not their job. The job is to spread mental illness, because their website is designed to murder people in a mass, to kill as many people as possible. When you go and you pay for the stamp, envelope, and for everything else, But at the same time, they will be teaching you to pay your bills and everything through the internet. Remember? They know the money goes out of your pocket, and they know that you are in a life-threatening situation. This is totally in the style of Adolf Hitler, of Joseph Stalin. And when you pay this delivery to the Brussels, to the Strasbourg Court for Human Rights, to this European Union Commission, they take pride in saying to you, fuck you. We have not found any kind of problem with your complaint and so on. You know what I mean? It's about killing people, not about assisting people. 53 years lost in a process of these murderous bastards from European Union, United States of America, and United Nations. Each and every one of these politicians, presidents coming inside of this house, but only to tutor me how I have no chance to survive, basically. Teaching me how to file the complaints, and at the same time making sure that I am dead buried, that I'm dead man walking, buried alive, basically. Given that this is the Now, I find it truly, truly bizarre that they are interested in totally bizarre. Look how they are interested in how vicious this shit is. They wanted to know about if they are vulnerable, if there is something anyone could do to the website, but they are not interested in helping out people. They're not interested in that. I mean, you can see that this is so website, so criminal, so illegal, that so much should not be. Absolutely, it's a fake advertisement. It's more than false advertisement. This is a website that decides about many lives of people, about people being killed literally by their governments within a union within which you have no right to apply for political asylum, for protection. If you are a citizen of one of the European Union states, you have no right to apply for protection in any other European Union membership state. This is so genocidal, so murderous that boy is so corrupt, is so criminal. This is a fucking Auschwitz of the nations. In my opinion, not everybody is treated the same way, but those that are not treated the same way don't give a three fuck about those that are. They don't care about money, basically. This is incredible. It's hard for me to believe that this is what this comes to. The whole thing. This is what it is. You contact them on a main page and all you get the fuck is no reply mail is basically what you get. That is sicker than sick stuff. They don't care. They simply do not care. They do not care at all about what goes on. And you get this sick smile here, basically in the face. That's what you get. She buy her way out. This is like a total crime. I mean, she's involved with a lot of young people that are promising and is making sure that she buys her opinion, befriends them, basically acts like a fucking influencer you would see on a Twitter or on a Facebook or something like that. Like you would be basically like you would be dealing with some Hollywood star or somebody like this, like some Rock Johnson or Jennifer Lopez or something like that. It's like a Jennifer Lopez of the European Union trash, basically. Amazing, unbelievable, unfucking believable, unbelievable. European Union that twist around me like a cat around a hot pot of food or something like that. They're all based on a proper etiquette, proper behavior, proper, that you will not do this and that you will not do that. You properly dress yourself, this and that. They don't know nothing about what long-term unemployment is. And if it takes 53 years to get one murdered because this scum got involved when I was a baby, so be it. As long as you're gonna go and you're gonna behave yourself nicely. Nicely, they wanted they want the proper way to communicate. And then they have the laws, in case that you forgot, that the whole thing is a genocide. To apprehend you, to arrest you, and to kill you, basically, again, legally. They use this mainstream media with which they cover the reality with assistance of psychiatry. That's how they do it. Or imprisonment in other people cases and so on. They make people simply disappear. I have no idea how you can so disturbing. This is all goes to the same thing. It's all goes to the to make the complaint stuff. They just it's just like you go in a circle, 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 and you absolutely don't get anywhere. Now, what's interesting is they advertise here for the Ukrainians or for the Russians. If you want to write them in Ukrainian language or in Russian, however, then you have the form right there. But that's all there is to it. You can even meet them if you have some confidential information. This is something I have done it. And this is the way they operate. This is the way it is. This is the way it is. It's truly sickening. You can write to us, and this is also the only way you're going to reach this people here, the way I did, and then you get nothing basically in return as an answer. So all I do is basically repeat the stuff I already have done it. It's really, really sick, but this is the European Union. This is how it's done. Orwellianistic way. This is like a neo-Nazi Germany 3.0 or Soviet Union 3.0. Sickening stuff, unbelievable. If you want to get spammed, you can get spammed. Other than that, here, you are to encircle this one here and you submit again. So, wow. That's the way it works, and it can take about 3 days for you to get the answer. Unfortunately for me, today is Saturday. So, I am out of luck for several more days, which is going to definitely help Mr. Olaf Scholz. This guy here who was behind this crime. He used some kind of, but that stuff is not verified. There is a possibility that I did something wrong, that I entered something wrong in that field. It's very difficult to say, really. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to. It's very, very difficult to say if maybe there is some kind of something that I might have done that. They were playing with this stuff in front of me for years, not for one single day, and they figure out all kinds of issues, problematic and so on. Talking about the European Union politicians, such as what is this? This guy also was involved in this. Rampuy, Rampuy, this one here. Yeah. Yeah, Ursula von der Leyen is also Belgium, no? Yes, it is, and I don't give a shit about this. Maybe I have made a mistake, I don't know. Maybe, but what the hell does it take to get this done? Wow. Beyond sickening stuff, beyond sickening. I'll give you a fucking second email, I'll give you anything you want. Yeah, I was gonna go and use the video that I created, but the thing is that you can't do anything. There's nothing you can do. Even if it's 19 megabytes, still they don't take that, and so that's the way they enforce this crime. That's the way it goes. I'm not going to even add anything to this because everything is there. The only thing I'm going to do is this here, just for demonstration purposes, that this is beyond insane. What the fuck does it take to get the fucking complaint submitted? How many days, how many hours in front of the computer, how many frustrations more to deal with? What is the hardest part about the complaint? It makes me start to even think about. And that basically explains you in details what complaint is all about. Who is behind the complaint. From the point of view, from the violator's point of view. They wouldn't be doing this kind of stuff if they wanted to assist.
Five, 2, 9, 7.
There you go. You're fucking asking me if I want to confirm the fucking submission? Are you serious? To get this kind of answer now? Complaint form was submitted, therefore they have truly, 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 deliberately jammed the system, ladies and gentlemen. What is interesting to me is, till I actually contacted them, they would not fix the complaint. And what is the most impressive about about this murderous Germans is a fact of the matter that they would not even issue me apology on either Facebook or through the Gmail or something when I contact them in respect to the malfunctional website. This is what is the most, is this disgusting German attitude, this brazen, murderous attitude that just goes on and even incites and even suggests that something was wrong with me. It's like, why don't you follow just basically the stuff that you're supposed to do? Rather than issue apology and say, sir, excuse me, excuse us, please. Are wrong, we made a mistake, there was something wrong with the website, whatever. If the website is corrected now, can you please try and see if it's, and so on and so forth. We are dealing with the butchers over there in Strasbourg and inside of the Brussels and more than anywhere in Berlin. We are dealing with the killers. If you are asking me where the whole thing is taken to, this is the democracy, this is the Western democracy, which is in the hands of the so-called mainstream media, whose main assistant is a psychiatry, therefore police, because psychiatry is a branch of the police. They work for the police. The whole thing, however, goes through the mainstream media. That means see nothing, hear nothing, know nothing. Rather than apologize, rather than to issue me apology, they gave me this kind of attitude. I'm glad I did this video. I was absolutely correct. I was just so angry that I did not evidently even record about, I don't know, yeah, it logged me out basically, because, you know, obviously I didn't pay attention to it, so what it did was, it logged me out. And it appears to me as I have received, because this is here, this is in Slovenian language, prijeli smo vašo poizvedbo, right here, as you see right there. That the language which I have selected as English was already misinterpreted for Slovenian. I'm sure you have seen that I have chosen as a language of communication English, right? And, you know, that's basically the way it goes. Now, I am going to give you immediately an update about it. If I somehow, some way, is what this creature here stated me, promised me, European Union complaint, if I would somehow manage to submit European Union, complaint to European Union, if I somehow would manage to do this, then it would be European Union that would follow up on me with the same answer as to the one that applied to U.S. Justice Department of State, Division of Civil Rights. So the only thing I'm doing is I am just following up on them, and this is not going to be easy for them. That's exactly this stuff here that I have made a video about it, is now changing the course. I follow the whole crime very closely, video monitor one for people to see how it goes. At least how it went, I give you the report. And will tell you that the same answer now, as the second one in a note, identical to the one from the Civil Rights Division answer, should now follow up on me. Should now follow up on me from the European Union. Exactly identical stuff. So that means that these criminals were completely, not, I'm going to say completely in agreement with one another, but they totally negotiated and even used me to purify, to purge normal people from European Union Commission, from European Court for Human Rights, from United Nations. And we're going to see about the rest, whatever is left out there. I don't know when it comes to International Criminal Court, because I only dealt with one man over there, and yeah, he was more serious than this scum. I don't even find the words I would relate to this European garbage, Euro trash, and when it comes to United Nations and or U.S. Justice Department of State. The U.S. Justice Department of State is what I missed. So now they're gonna follow up against me from the European Union as next with a negative answer after U.S. Justice Department of State Division for Civil Rights. They came up with the answer. Bizarre, insane answer. So that's how it goes. So I'm actually glad I have video recorded this stuff, and by coincidence I submitted the complaint again. It could easily happen that I would not submit complaint for another week, maybe even 2, maybe even more, and I actually feel fortunate that I tried again, because they did not have human face where they would acknowledge a mistake of their website. They don't have enough to issue me apology and say and ask me to please try again. Basically, that's why. All right. So now when I did this, I'm gonna do it one more time, and I'm gonna involve also the whole complaint as an attachment to this issue. So definitely, I'm gonna make sure that using this opportunity that they are not gonna have a chance to cause more harm, more damage to this stuff. They already have done enough of it. Yeah, I want people to see this. I want people to feel this. I want them to see this, how it works, what they did. They destroyed me 53 years. And I want people to adopt the same type of warfare that I adapted to. I want people to revolt against this. I want people to call them murderers, assassins, killers. I want people to acknowledge them. I want people to live life, basically. Stand up against this, revolt against this. Do whatever the hell they can to stop these murderers on track. They stop no short of anything. I will do exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing I'm gonna do. Totally the same thing. You're gonna fucking acknowledge, scum, what you have done here in this case. You will fucking acknowledge this. You may not like it, but you will acknowledge this. I think, by the way, that Ursula von der Leyen is the worst of the worst. I think that these people are the prime of the garbage. The worst the world have ever seen, because on one hand she claimed me during MK Ultra that I am example or role model for her and stuff like this, and that she's using me for other younger people to demonstrate my case and so on and so forth. That's for one way. While at the same time behind my back she was dealing with the Milan Kuchan and with the people like this to do as much harm as possible, and even engaging in the stuff that you see here. Beyond disgusting. I think that she is a prime of the evil, that nothing is as evil as this. I truly do. I could quite describe her character in many different ways that will make one wonder, truly wonder about what this European Union is all about. Yeah, when the torture is in between, I should say the victim will never take the side against the abusers. It just doesn't take place because there's so much torture involved, and you have to believe in something, in somebody, that is trying to help you, that is on your side. Even if you don't believe, the truth is that you cannot turn against the whole world at once. And this is how also people get killed. People get killed because they turned against the scum like this without having enough proofs about evidence about what took place. And when you do this, they kill you. They kill you, they come after you from all sides. Even in my case, they did. Despite my benefiting this. Yeah, but I thought that I was still is really. And then let's just go like this. I don't think I can agree with this. This is 1.94. It clearly should be. It's okay. We don't need that one. We're just gonna do this one here. So now it's not gonna let me do the stuff. Okay. All right. So let it be. There you go. We do it like this. Not that I would know that there's like any other problem here. And it will still not allow me to send this forward. Because I did not enter this thing here, that's right.
Six, 5, 0, 9.
Oh, there you go. Error. Well, I am just glad that there was a time I actually made it through with it. It could be now that the problem is the repeated complaint. I probably should not repeat this complaint. I probably should not repeat this complaint. I'm going to contact them through the email to supply them with original complaint and simply furnish them with that complaint that I have and go from there, rather than submit them one more. If this time it did go through and I'm really satisfied, except that at peace, I'm going to say. I'm not satisfied. I'm at peace because I did my stuff here, even that I lost several days. And even more, I'm at peace because I video recorded this scum, the way they operate. They don't even say... our website, I'm not saying that you have to beg me for forgiveness. I'm not even saying that you have to issue me apology. You could just ask and say, sir, could you please try again? We have lately experienced problems with our website. And see if you can, and if not, here is the email, you can contact us or whatever. I mean, this is extremely not unprofessional, but disgusting, murderous as it gets. Yet these people were involved in it. If I don't understand, maybe this is what they wanted. The entire procedure, entire garbage, contact through the Facebook and so on. That was still in 2019. They'll keep coming here in our house when they hijacked me from Poland and so on. And they just would not give up on this stuff. This Vicky, this supposedly was some cute girl that was involved in it. Listen, I don't give a three fuck about your cuteness. This is not the way to date people. This is not the way to meet people. And this is not the way to help anybody. This is how you portray person as a bad person. This is how you bring the bad character about one. Under this kind of circumstances, and no wonder it should be clear to you that the stuff you do is beyond criminal. So the next one that is going to be turned down is going to be this one from this European Union, based on MKUltra brainwash. What is this here? I would not. I fuck this. 152 kilobytes. This is not the complaint that I sent. I know my complaint is about 2 megabyte inside. So this here is what matters the most. So there you go. No, this is not it. Let me see this stuff again. I don't understand any of this here. European Commission Cybersecurity. This is physical. This one here. Your complaint form submitted. Let me see this here. Breach of EU law, complaint form received. So this is what this is. Yeah, well, this is it. They did receive one. They did receive one. There you go. And they do have the link here. There's the link right here. There you go. The complaint is here. They can download one. That's all I needed to see. That's all the hell I needed to see. This stuff here. So I can move on with my stuff. This is the main stuff here. This here. This is the updated complaint. Everything is in order the way it's supposed to be. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Well,